The first roster update of MLB The Show 26 Diamond Dynasty is coming this Friday on May the 8th. And in today's video, I'm going to show you, and in the last video before we upload, before the roster update concerning investments, I'm going to show you who you need to be still buying, investing in, who you need to be holding, who you need to be selling, and so forth. There's going to be a lot of names in this video, and I'm sure you are questioning one of them. So stay tuned for the whole video to see all of the names to make millions of stubs. Days prior to this video, we actually called out a few names and uploaded that video. I think that was just 4 or 5 days ago, and a lot of those names are still really good. It's actually 8 days ago as of that. It was a 10-minute video, and it showed you all an absolute ton, gave a ton of information, and you needed to watch that. But don't be worried. If you didn't get to watch it, you didn't get to the video, we have a lot of information in this one. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get into it. Before we do get any further into the video though, as you can see, 92.7% of the people that do watch my videos are not subscribed, and only 7.4% of the people that do watch my videos are subscribed. But a lot of people have been complaining about me taking too much time on telling them to subscribe, so I'm going to do it really quickly. I'll go down there and then subscribe, and I'll see what's the next one, please. Are you looking for cheap and reliable MLB The 26 stubs? You can check out my sponsor, U4GM. They are a pro website providing safe MLB stubs and players with cheap prices. And with this new price drop, you can now get 100,000 stubs for just $16. Links down in the description. Promise that was English. With that being said, let's get into who you need to invest in. Number 1, let's go over to the marketplace. Let's first talk about some of the diamonds. Of course, we're going to go 85. There's like 2 diamonds, maybe 1 diamond that I really like investing in. And, you know, diamond investments are kind of hard. Tyler Glasnow, not much more to say. +3, I think, easily. He may go +4, but I'd say it's pretty hard. SDS does not like giving out those big of numbers early on. With that being said, I also do like Mike Trout as well. He's very, very expensive. I mean, neither of those or neither of these cards are going to be cards that you're going to be able to buy. Both of them are already very expensive, but Mike Trout and Tyler Glasnow, the only 2 diamonds I'm going to talk about. But someone I will talk about that is going diamond is going to be Nico Horner. I think this card's easy diamond lock. Him along with like 2 other players, 1 other player I think is a diamond lock. A lot of people very eerie about him, but I think he is a diamond lock. Seiya Suzuki is also in my diamond lock as well. This card is absolutely stupid, dummy, crazy. He is not the card itself, but Seiya is just absolutely hitting bombs. Great power, great contact, deserves both contact and power boost in both categories. I think this card is an 85, possible 86. Christopher Sanchez, he didn't have a terrible game yesterday. I know it wasn't great, wasn't terrible. You know, I think he played really bad to begin with and then got better. I can't remember exactly what happens. I think, honestly, with the risk he holds, just sell him off at 2,500 stubs. If you take an L and he does go diamond, he goes diamond, you lose out on 1,000 stubs a piece. But if you bought these at reasonable prices, then I think you just sell these off. If you did buy these for an expensive point, I would hold that for that risk and see where you do. But this one's very risky. Matt Olson, my dad is really high on Matt Olson personally. Matt Olson, I don't really know where he's going. I didn't really look into him much at all. I know people are pricing him really high, and I think he probably could go diamond. He's playing good. Don't get me wrong. I do know he's playing good, but diamond or not, if you are very concerned about it, I would say he's probably pretty well there. Shea Langelier is, I think, the last diamond lock that I do have on this list. Shea Langelier, again, 85 overall, possible 86. This dude's playing stupid, dummy, crazy as well. How many home runs does he have on the year? Absolutely insane. His power numbers are already high, so do watch out for that. But his contact, 58 contact versus righty, 71 contact versus lefties. He definitely deserves a contact boost there. Andy Pages is currently supercharged, of course, giving him that supercharged bits. You know, you want to see him go diamond. I have no clue on this one. He has 2,500 stubs. 82 to an 83 is going to be a hard push for him, but I mean, he's playing absolutely amazing. Of course, he did get supercharged as well, so SDS is already looking. He did hit 3 homers the other day, which was absolutely insane, but his power and his contact already decent, so I would be kind of scared investing in him, hoping that he does go diamond. I'd say you can invest in him though at a lower price, because he is very expensive right now. at a lower price, investing in him wouldn't be too bad and holding for the next roster update after. Mr. Shota, I personally have him going +2 in my opinion. I think he's priced, it would be at an 83. There is some stubs to be made. I'm not sure if this is a great buy. He's already at 961. You'd be buying at 878. So he's already priced at an 82. I would say he goes 83 or 84. You can make some stubs if he does hit 83 minimum. If he hits an 82, you're making like 20 stubs a piece on this, so not amazing. But if you are late into the buy, it's not a terrible buy right here. There was one more. I knew I was missing someone. Ellie De La Cruz. I told you all to buy him at 1,000 stubs, and he is now 2,400 stubs. He has absolutely skyrocketed since he lost that supercharge. He's a diamond lock. I said that days ago, and I still believe that he is an easy diamond lock. He's actually one of my favorite on the list. But with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Drake Baldwin. A lot of people have him very high. I don't think he's a diamond. I think he's an 84, which he's priced correctly, almost at that 84 range. So if you're looking to invest in someone, you're not making any stubs here. I think this is a hold at this point. If you do have him, if you don't have him, don't be buying in on him. But of course, he should be 84. He has a chance of 85. So, hey, that will be nice as well. James Wood, haven't looked into him much. I know he is playing pretty good right now. I'd say he's at like a +1, +2. His contact and lefty versus righties is okay. So, I wouldn't be surprised if he does just go +1 or even just stays the same. Drew Rasmussen or Musson, I don't know how to say it, but for Mr. Drew, I think he's a +1. He didn't have a great game against the Blue Jays, I think it was. Can't remember exactly. He didn't have a great game, but it wasn't terrible either. So I would be careful on this card right here, but +1 probably. Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman is someone I actually really like. Definitely at his price, 488. I think he gets a +3, goes 83. And he would be, you'd make over double your stubs again. I really like this card and think he has really good potential. If you are still holding Joe Adell, I know some people were. I don't think he goes up. He may hit 81, but I honestly think he's an even or even go down because his power versus lefties and righties is absolutely stupid. His contact is very bad. So, you could see that contact versus righties go up, but then that, power versus lefties go down and it would kind of even things out, keep him at an 80. So I would be careful about holding any of his. Now, Mr. Kevin, he played against the Bays. It was Kevin versus Drew, if I'm not wrong. I can't remember exactly. I think he's priced decently, 526, 81, 82. I could see him being. Max Muncy is actually very high on my list. I have him in my notepad as 85 ? Sneaky. Not necessarily 85 this roster update, but I think buying in at 558, as crazy as it sounds, he has to go 82 for this to be worth it, or 81 for this to be worth it. I think this is an amazing buy. I think this is a possible diamond in the next roster update, so it'd be 3 more weeks of waiting, but you would go from 600 stubs apiece to over 3,000 stubs. I think this is a great buy. Obviously, we could wait till after the roster update, see if he does drop, but with that, you're taking a risk at him going up possibly. Ozzy Albies is someone I personally am not. I mean, at this price, he's already priced at an 81, going to an 82. I think there's no way in this world you should not be selling him off. You could sell him off for 920, get back like 850. You would basically be selling off for an 82 overall. Make sure you are selling Ozzy. He is way too high for where he is. Ben Rice. Why is Ben Rice this expensive? I was going to say he's a possible 85 as well. It's kind of in the same situation as the other player that I want, Max Muncy, as an 85. But, they're like the same one. And he is double. Obviously Ben Rice is playing better than Muncy, but double these stubs at 1,500. If you have any of these, I think you sell them. I don't care if he has a chance of going diamond or not. You could probably buy at the same price, maybe 300-400 stubs more. 77, he would have to go all the way to an 84. I guess people were holding to see if that diamond does kick in. I do not think this card goes diamond, at least this roster update. Of course, he could go next roster update, but this roster update at 1,200 stubs, selling for 1,500 is absolutely insane. Nolan McLean was the last person on my list at 702. I don't see a point in buying him now. If you do have him, this would be him going +6 if you sell at 980. Happily sell at 980. Take your profit. You probably bought this card at like 100, 200 stubs, anywhere in that range. So I would definitely think about taking all of my subs that I can get. This card is absolutely skyrocket expensive, and he needs a +7 to make any profit on him. Cam Schlittler, tongue-tied last name, at 930. Again, he's another one similar. I do really like this. I think he goes 81, with maybe a chance of 82 as well, similar to McLean. This card is just, again, so expensive. No way in this world would I be holding on to him if I had him currently. And I think that does wrap up the roster update list for 508s this Friday. Make sure you boys have invested, and got all of your investments ready for this Friday, boys. Let me know who you have in your inventory. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm happy to answer them. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.